This is the 144cc push mower from SENIX. It's the 20-inch and it has 3 push positions. Let's go ahead and unbox this, put it together, and mow my yard and see how it does. All right, so we've got instructions. We've got the grass chute here. We have the flap that goes on the back of the mower. Here's part of the handle. I think this is going to be our wheels and extra parts. All right, so here's all the hardware for nice heavy-duty wheels. These are actually pretty big. These are bigger than I expected them to be. And a couple more tools as well. 2 of the rods for the handle here. They provide a nice bottle of the SAE 30 SL engine oil. So it's nice they provide that. The top of the engine nice and wrapped up. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this mower out. All right, there we go. Just nice, shiny new mower. So they give you the gasoline engine manual, which just gives you extra insight on the parts of the motor. It gives you a replacement list if you need it, which is really cool. They provide that. And then of course we have the user manual, everything you need to know about the mower. So some of the tools they give you are these 2 different size wrenches. And you have a couple of these like pipe wrenches basically. Here's a closer look at the wheel. Again, these are really solid. They're probably about 6 inches and they are a lot bigger than I actually expected them to be. Okay, now we're going to attach the handle to the mower, and you want to make sure that this smooth side here, this long side, is next to the wheel. That way the wheels, if you have it around, the wheels are going to rub right here. So make sure it's faced the right way. So it gives you 3 options for 3 different heights. I'm going to go with the middle option, just kind of a middle ground. So when you're putting the wheels on, make sure you have the bolt through the wheel, and then put this thick washer on first, and then put it through, and then bolt it on. Because of this nice thick washer here that you're going to put between the wheel and the mower, helps it to spin smoothly and has no issues rolling. All right, it's come together. We're going to attach this part of the handle to here now to get this fastened together. Next, we're going to use these 2 bolts here to put on the chute cover. All right, now we attach this flap for the back of the mower. Okay, now we're going to pull the mower string up to this I-ring right up here. There we go. I'm going to take this little clip and put it on here for some cable management. Okay, now we're going to take this SENIX oil they provided and add it to the engine. I like with the SENIX mower that instead of like trying to unscrew this tiny little oil dipstick, it just pulls off, and it's got this seal, so it just kind of plugs on there really tight, but you don't have to fiddle with trying to unscrew it. It has a pretty nice wide top to put the oil in. I really like that. All right, I think that looks pretty good. We'll start with that. All right, let's add some gas to the engine now. I love this nice wide gas cap. Okay, we're gonna hit the primer 3 times. All right, let's fire it up and see how it runs. Okay, that started up really easy. A little bit of smoke just because of the oil coming into the engine, but I am already really impressed with it. The blades feel really sharp. I'm gonna go ahead and mow my whole yard now, and I'll let you know what I think at the end. All right, before I get the bottom underneath all gunked up, I wanted to show you kind of what it looks like underneath here. So we have a really nice clean blade here, and again, right out of the box, this feels very sharp. And yeah, so here's what it looks like under the mower. All right, I just finished mowing my yard, and I gotta say I am very impressed with this SENIX push mower. The fact that it is 144 cc's, which is more than what some push mowers offer. It's got a 20-inch deck, so it's got good coverage. I really like the chute. Some mowers, the chute is not fastened very well, but this one for the SENIX mower allows you to just bolt it right on, and it's good to go. I feel like the handle is really firm. It's fastened extremely well to the mower. And the mower itself, it's heavy, but it's not overly heavy. And I think for what it can do in its size, it's actually fairly light and easy to maneuver. And so it's kind of a good balance of weight in order to get the job done and carry a good engine, but then be light enough to be easy to maneuver. So I think this works well, it rolls well, it cuts well, the blades are sharp, and it just works really well. I'm looking forward to using this throughout the summer. I'm very impressed with this. It's gonna do extremely good for my needs, and I know it's gonna do a really good job for you as well.